Welcome to the inaugural.
You talk.
You know what? Welcome to the first podcast for Hospitality on the Rocks. I'm DJ Arctic, George, as if you actually know me, if you care. I am an ice carver, chef, in general, just a jerk.
Yes.
We know.
Speaking of jerks, next to me is Chef Micah T, who's also, he's done bartending.
Bartender, door guy, bar back, chef.
We've all been bar backs.
DJ.
That's part of being.
I haven't been a bar back yet. I've bartended.
You haven't been around.
No, not enough.
No. Yeah.
Bareback, baby.
And then, of course,
So I got this one.
next to Micah, we got Liddy from the quick service industry, a fast food manager. And this podcast is all about pretty much everything in the hospitality industry. So our topic today, and the reason for that terrible, terrible joke, is employees' least favorite karaoke songs. Obviously, a good portion of my work is karaoke. Then we got these terrible singers like these two.
You know,
Liddy hasn't noticed when she gets drunk and I mute her.
Yeah, I noticed now that you're filming.
So, all right. Let's make sure, I got to put the headphones on, make sure we're hearing you guys clearly and not just me. But, yeah, so there's obviously one that we really hate. So we're going to save that for the end. I think we all know what that one is. If you're a DJ and you've ever done any karaoke, you know.
One of the 5 songs.
There's more than 5.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, all right. Micah, what would you say is your least favorite?
Hamilton.
Anything from Hamilton?
I kind of agree.
Honestly, it's only been just the past probably 10 years. Originally, years ago, it was anything opera. Because there were a couple opera songs stuck in there. And it used to be a playhouse here in Akron. It closed down years ago. And I remember one night we were at the bar and the bunch of people came from there to hang out. And all of a sudden, it was just there saying opera songs. And the one thing you just don't want to hear when you're sitting in a bar is opera.
Oh, come on.
And unfortunately, you know, we have some coworkers that I have. They are
A bunch of assholes.
no, they're good kids, but they love
Don't lie.
they love Disney and they love Hamilton, and
Ooh, Disney.
Oh.
it kind of it's a buzzkill. I mean, it really is a buzzkill. It's like you hear them just saying that stuff. So I'm going to start off with that one. I'm going to say opera plays and stuff. I don't
Pretty much anything opera. I should have poured my drink before we started. I'm not that smart.
Here, I'll blur it out for you. So we're not sponsored by anything.
But if you do want to sponsor us, just get a hold of us on YouTube. And of course, make sure you like and subscribe.
Because nobody knows what a blue cap and a red cap are.
Never seen those in their lives. Or the ton of beer behind us.
Ignore the back wall.
Like I said, we all work in the industry. That's what we need to survive on a daily basis behind us, especially with songs like this. So, all right, Liddy, what do you?
The one that I hate the most is What I Needed by the Cars.
I don't think I've actually had that one sang.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Oh, I think I know who's
Yeah.
saying it. Okay.
Every single time. And every single time. Smoke break.
Yeah. Yeah, we try not to mention, I mean.
No offense to that person. It just. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like along the same lines. I don't necessarily hate the song. And it's not that he did it bad. But, Man in the Box.
Yeah. How many times have you done that? Like every single week for how many years?
56 weeks in a row at every venue. No other song. He did not sing anything else. 3 times a week, he came in just to sing.
Man in a box.
And it's like, yeah, I guess that's actually why we started. How am I going to term it? Because, of course, we got to keep this YouTube safe so I don't get nuked from orbit by them. You know how hard it is for us to sit here and not swear?
I mean, I just said assholes.
Well, oh, great. Now I got to go censor that twice.
Just put a block over my mouth.
So you never seen the joke in well, of course, yeah, being the nerd, I watch a lot of AVGN, and he was making fun of how you can say ass, pause, you can say hole, that's fine. You combine the two, and they nuke you.
All right. So what did I tell you? Next time we should write a list down so I know what to say. What I can skip over.
Well, obviously the biggest one, but there's also, so the reason, the big one, we can't drop F-bomb, so that we do have an F-bomb over there we can throw at each other. I just forgot to grab it.
So I should repeat the old George Carlin sketch?
No. But so why I was getting at this, because words that are not bad get you also nuked. So the special type of karaoke I do, we'll call it random karaoke, because you can't use the S word.
Yeah.
Or else they also nuke you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can't refer to, everyone laughs at millennials saying, or not millennials, but Zennials, or not Zennials. Why? I keep saying our generation.
That's not you.
Gen Z saying unalive. But that's because you can't say on any of the platforms the K word either.
Wow.
Or else they will, because they consider that bullying. So you get nuked. Like, all of my streams that go onto YouTube can't be monetized.
That's why we say the long nap now.
Stuff like it. Yeah, that's, so a lot of these terms that we laugh at as old people are because social media nukes them and you can't make money. The fun of learning. So anyways, so yes, so it's random karaoke is literally, I made a list of songs because of him singing for that long. That, Man in the Box.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty popular still. We got a guy at Mr. Zubs that he almost always uses them. And when people are like, I just don't know what to sing. Well, what type of music do you like? I probably have a category. You get something random out there. And I'm not responsible if you're like, I didn't like that song. I didn't know what you're going to get. I just hit play.
Don't use my category.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's our
everything.
punishment. I got it.
That is.
I'm watching me spike over on the monitor there.
I was lucky enough to, because of all years working with George, we actually made my own category. And here's like nursery rhymes and all kinds of good ones in there.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
Hey, you don't know, actually, that song actually made a hit.
I know. And didn't you have I'm a Little Teapot on there too?
But here, Wheels on the Bus, Adam did it last time at Covers. And it was...
Check the Covers Canal, or the Canal Pub playlist. It's not called Wheels on the Bus. Yeah. But we can't reference that either because of the D word now.
But he did a amazing
YouTube.
amazing cover of it. And he was drunk, didn't want to do it first, and he went up there and he actually blew it away. Yeah. So I mean, there's certain songs I think that you actually end up making fun of after a while. Because you hear so many times that you end up doing the Weird Al thing, you end up changing the lyrics around because you don't want to hear it. But all of a sudden you're like, you know what I'm going to do now? Oh, yeah. I'm going to torture this song.
That can take a song you hate and make it worthwhile again. Now, for me, personal ones I hate.
We'll be singing those next week.
Evanescence. Because, I don't mind if you can't, it's not a case of if you can't sing well. And if you can't hit the notes, most songs you can drop down an octave and be fine. But Evanescence is written specifically for those high notes. And if you can't hit them, it sounds horrendous.
Yeah, I know. I've done it quite a few times. Sometimes I can do it.
Yeah.
Most of the time
I do have some singers that can hit the notes. But it is
very few, very rare.
Yeah. It ruins my voice. Like, I lose my voice like right after that.
That's one of my smoke break songs.
Yeah.
Is there's certain ones out there that are spoken break songs you hear, and you're just like, all right, time to go. All right, I'm back. I mean, honestly, the past couple of years have been a lot better. I think because there's a wider variety of songs now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, we were stuck with these. You either had the CD list, or you had the first generation of the karaoke systems that didn't have that base.
I started on Laserdisc.
Yeah.
I started with Russell Sound Lab on the big Laserdisc. You heard the same songs every week because we only had we had the top hits of karaoke. I only had 300 some songs.
I would say the one song I hated because that era was Summer Lovin'.
Which you sing all the time, a parody version.
Well, I say a parody version of now,
which we gotta get you and Amy doing here soon.
But honestly, it's because of Amy. I wouldn't say there's times where I used to hate people saying Love Shack because it is a great song if you have a good group singing it.
Yeah.
But some people take it way too seriously, or they just are so god awful. It's like,
see, there's another thing that can take a good song and make it hated by the employees is taking it too seriously. You're not going to be discovered in a dive bar. When American Idol first came out, I nearly quit DJing because people got too obsessed with their song. Yeah, we're in Akron. It is a bunch of dive bars. Yes, Akron's had a lot of bands get discovered. That's bands.
The karaoke contest.
Yeah, you don't get discovered
Well,
for karaoke in Akron.
that's why I think because of those contests, though, we can blame certain bars. I can think of two downtown Akron that promised recording contracts and everything else.
That never materialized.
Didn't
Because
they have, a big orange couch at one point?
Because I was part of them.
Yeah.
I was part of these contests, and ended up going to the hot chick that promised up with the bartender.
Yeah.
Because the one contest we went to, which I'm not saying was bar is downtown, still there. We went there for midget wrestling though.
Yeah. That one kind of sucked.
A fight broke out because of it.
Yep.
Because there was about 20 really good and a lot of the old timers that are in bands now that I'm gonna say Lisa, some of the other ones back in the day that used to be part of that circuit of people that, the industry circuit workers. 15, 20 years ago, there was probably a time where I was seeing karaoke 6 nights a week. And we were doing contests 4 of those nights a week. And this is between Portage Lakes and Springfield, Akron, everyplace else. And there was money involved. It was great. But then you had these big ones come along, and that's when everybody's got way too serious with it. Is that when people started getting too serious, and that's why I think when you started hating songs,
because they're practicing the same song.
I think what was crazy about it, which made me laugh, was that on Push. I want to push you down. Will I?
That's funny.
The guy who sang the song was known for being an abusive boyfriend, beating his girlfriends, and being a POS.
So
I always used to laugh because he was well, you always get second, third place. But it was one of the funniest things ever. You're watching this guy sing the song, and you're like looking at his ex-girlfriend going, he did that, didn't he? He did that to you, didn't he?
So that I've done one major contest. Yeah, we've done the little joke ones, but I got asked to do a major one, and this was years ago. They brought in radio hosts to also work it, and you could tell the difference between me, who approaches it from who was the crowd pleaser, and them from who do they just want to see personally.
Yeah.
Because the judges and my views were completely different. We had an 85-year-old lady come in and sing Mr. Crawley, and she knocked it out of the park. My rankings had her number 1, because everyone else was just kind of up there singing stereotypical songs,
Deer in the headlights.
just that, they're standing there with their microphones singing, Four Non-Blondes and stuff like that.
God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Zombie, which we referenced at the start of this, so it's all songs the employees hated. But the judges, those are the best singers. They were mediocre.
Yeah.
Probably friends.
And this, you get an 85-year-old lady who is up there singing Mr. Crawley and dancing around and working the room. That's entertaining. That's what, But, so, these competitions really start making you hate songs if you're in the industry, especially that you have to hear them week after week after week.
That's why I started driving up to Cleveland to buy CDs, just so I had new stuff to sing. Because I get burned out myself, or I don't want to hear myself sing the song anymore. Like I got tired of singing Three Little Pigs.
Well, see, that's another reason I also started doing the recording, and I stressed to my singers, you sing the same song, only the first time's going up there. Even if another one's better, that first time is what goes up on YouTube. I'm not going to put 30 copies of, Four Non-Blondes up there, or of, I'm just thinking songs that I have multiple singers that sing it every single.
But what if they dress up as He-Man and put a little rainbow,
I will dub some non-copyrighted music over to make it.
Can you sing Just a Girl again?
Oh my God.
Do I have to get you a tutu?
That's another song I got tired of singing, because I got tired of being known for that guy. I know people get tired of me singing that song.
Yeah, but it'd be a hit now.
No, it wouldn't. They probably get offended.
Yeah.
I mean, certain bars I could sing that, they probably wouldn't care. But I would be honest to God, things that we did back then,
We can't get away with now.
I'd probably offend somebody.
Everyone's offended these days.
And it's kind of sucks. It's just one of those things that you go through the list of songs, and like I made a joke. I'll tell you later the joke, but to me it was like is a common thing that just happened in the news. I made a joke about it, and I got just ripped apart on my. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You have normal friends. I can't post stuff on your page because you have normal friends that don't, get offended like this. My dark humor group is just like completely different, where it's like everything, I guess when you're used to hang out with industry workers and military, everything is like completely dark on one side, and then it's like, oh yeah, you normally people.
And
Sorry,
and everything on the other.
Yeah, that's why, like, going into a new venue, I'm always worried, because I've had issues. Usually it's the old lady clutching her pearls. Someone sings, something. Usually they deem anti-religious. Back in my day, we would never permit a song like that. That's against God. It's like,
that song's from the 70s,
Yeah. Actually, I've had old ladies get offended at AC/DC, which I hate hearing AC/DC also.
Big balls.
I don't mind Big Balls because it's actually
entertaining.
It's entertaining, but it's of the AC/DC, it's rarely sang.
Really?
Yeah, you would think it'd be a lot more, because it's
easier. It's actually one of the easier songs to sing.
It shook me all night long. I can go, because no one can get it right.
No.
They ruin it. They make you hate the song when they're done.
So I'll do that next time at karaoke.
I swear to God, Yoko Ono, I will kill you. You can do it when I'm not there. You go ahead and do it when I'm not there.
That means I actually have to have like a night off.
But I mean, because Big Ball is one of my songs. That's on my list. That Sin City.
Yeah,
because Sin City is an easier one to do. I know I can't do Back in Black. I know I probably can't do, Shake 'Em All Night Long. I mean, there's certain, because his voice is so different on those ones.
Yeah,
particular.
Yeah, like I think there used to be a person we used to hang out with back in the day. We called the Hobbit.
Oh yeah.
And
how come that's like the third time he's come up this week in conversation?
For you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the old
Well,
crowd's starting to come back.
Last time it's because of his wife that came up.
Oh.
But then he, of course, got mentioned immediately because it's like, yeah, her with, it's like, yeah, you remember the two of them? What were we talking about? It became Rocky related very quickly.
Huh. Well, yeah, the Hobbit. Oh boy, he thought he was the best karaoke singer in God's green earth.
Remember how he worked for the radio station?
Yeah, for 30 seconds. But no, he would sing these songs, and I'm like, dude, your voice isn't that way. And there's some songs he can do amazingly.
Pantera?
But like he was saying like the Megadeth and his other ones. I'm like, no, don't do this. He had to be. I like that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, you got
Go have another beer?
it sounded like a bobcat. Like it's like when a bobcat's feral in the woods, you hear. Yeah.
Why do I have Bobcat's voice in my head right now? Like, Bobcat, go.
let's not even try to say
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, I guess they say he doesn't really talk at all like that.
No, he doesn't.
He's like
No, he
completely
talks, yeah.
normal voice. He just does it for the. But yeah, that's so. I used to have. We had $3 Long Islands, and we had to go through those like crazy some nights. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad we. Most of my venues now, you can see from looking at the videos on the channel.
Yeah.
I got a lot better singers now. And I'm not just necessarily referring to like, oh, this is a good studio singer. Like this is someone you could have an album on. I'm talking about people that get up there and have fun with it.
Yeah.
Because there are so many days where I can't drink. And with the bad singers, it's just like, give me another beer.
Yeah. Let me go take a shot. I'm about to be on in 30. Hurry up.
See, I've been in situations before where I'd rather somebody that they know they can't sing, they're trying. Whereas like people that I had instance a night at a bar, kid came in, don't know what he had, but he was obviously, he was touched a little bit. And he started singing, and I swear to God, half that bar started crying. Because he was just up there having fun and everything else. And we were just sitting there going, nobody's going to make fun of this kid. Nobody's going to do anything. But, like, he's had the best time of his life. And to me, it was like, I said, half of us were crying. Because it was the most beautiful thing ever watching this thing try. Harry, he's not a great singer, but you know what? When he goes up there and sings, everybody gives him full respect because he's up there and a lot of times it's about his brother. It's like, you have those things where it's like, okay, you know what? He's up there, he's trying, he's letting his emotions out, And those are those moments that I think are different than people that overdo it and just can't sing.
That's just it. Is you don't have to be the best singer to have a good song, and you don't have to be a terrible singer to have a hated song. Back in the day, Bruce. If you just listen to him, he'd be like, oh man. It's like, oh, this is terrible. If you just listened. But when you were there and you saw him up on stage, he's your, pretty much your stereotypical Motown loving person of color.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I can say, but trust me, he was a great guy. We loved him.
He would come in for his one drink, sing his one song, and
he'd
go.
sing. Sometimes he'd sing a couple. He was always Motown. He knew every Motown step. He would dance across that stage. The audience and all of us loved him. But if you just listened to him singing, you'd be like, oh, this ain't good.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole show.
You had to know him.
Yeah. Well, you didn't even have to know. You just had, because people didn't know.
See him.
Yeah, you had to see him because you saw the emotion he put into it. But like I said, I've seen plenty of people who, they'll hit every note perfectly. And you're just like, oh, God, I hate this song now. I hate this song. I hate this song.
I'm better than everybody.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I think certain clientele makes you hate things even more.
Yeah.
When there are certain people that would come in and be like, I can't be this person singing. I'm better than they are. They're singing my song. First of all, it's not your song.
Yeah.
Secondly, you're drinking water and lemon. I don't care. You're not making me any money. to get away from me.
So
Uh,
You can't sing that song. It's my song.
So since we've said the comment that goes with one specific song a lot, the most hated song by DJs. We've been pushing us off. This was our teaser. This song is a duet that everyone thinks is
Oh,
romantic.
No, it's not.
And I have had literal fights between people over it because they're like, well, that's our song. They can't sing it together. Kid Rock, Sheryl Crow, Picture.
Living my life in a slow karaoke hell.
Oh,
No!
break. Oh,
Oh,
break.
God. Like, literally, it's like, first off, it's a song about planning to cheat on each other. Well, he's talking about cheating on. And everyone's just like, no, that's our song. That's our romantic song. It's like, oh. And yeah, we have had fights over that song.
Yeah. I don't understand how it's still this popular to this day.
Yeah. No, it should be. It should have died out a long time ago.
It's trash.
It is probably the most hilarious thing I've watched the fights break out too, where I think the one bar has stopped because they had 4 different couples sing it one night.
Yep. I think my record is 3 times in one night.
Yeah, it was. We're out in near the bowling alley or the other bar out in Outlet. We used to hang out back in the day.
This was out Lakemore.
With probably same couples.
Probably it was. The place isn't open anymore.
Yeah.
It was a little bar right when the Smoky Man kicked in. And they refused to follow it.
Was that what's your name's Paris bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
I know. Yeah, and oh, that was.
Yeah.
There was another one. So this is a group of people there that said, "Oh, we're not easily offended." Wrong. Because if you sang something that wasn't country, they got offended.
What is this music in my ears? I don't like it.
Yeah.
It burns.
Yeah, this place was literally like walking into the bar in Blues Brothers. What type of music you got here? Oh, we got both types, country and western. Because if you sang anything else, they got offended.
But yeah,
it was one of the most miserable gigs I ever had.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah, the Kid Rock, Sheryl Crow picture. I mean, that's why I started badgering it. That's why every time I get to sing it, I change the lyrics up every time I can. And
I just like I've wanted to just delete it from the system, but it's too popular to not say. Yeah, it can't be like other songs that are occasional I don't like. I say, oh yeah, I just don't have it.
Can you just speed it up?
I'm sorry, this file was corrupted.
I know you can. You sped songs up before. I mean,
yes, I can. I can speed it up to about 20.
Everyone makes it be ways. Bitches be for ways.
Well, another song that I hate, and that reminds me because of editing, and I've done this to people. Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine.
Oh.
I know. But the best part is, when I used my old DJ program, it had a loop feature. So when it would hit that screen, because it had 3 screens of just saying I know 4 times on it. So as soon as the screen started, it was loop in. As soon as it hit the end, I'd hit loop out, and it would loop 1 screen. I think it was Kevin I did that for.
You did the Kevin on that one.
And I got him for a while before he realized what he did.
You did to me on Everlast.
I think you've done it to me on the song or 2.
Because you done to me on Everlast, Black Jesus. You did to me on that one. It was, nah, nah, singing. Nah, 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 singing. 5 minutes later. Nah, 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 nah.
Don't mess with your karaoke DJ. We have tools at our disposal.
Tip well.
Like,
Your DJ.
I think it's you got your brand new laptop or something, had all the new buttons on it. So you're trying like all the different vocal aspects. You keep changing everything up.
Oh yeah, it was a new mixer.
Yeah,
yeah, because it was back when the bar mixer was broken like every other day, so I just had to go out and buy my own.
What? Because we were stealing mixers between 3 bars?
Best part is when they would forget it.
Where's this piece at? I think it's in Cleveland.
They drive all the way to Cleveland. It's not here. No, we sent it down to Akron. We just came from Akron.
Whose car is it in?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone, they're still like, well, we got our own equipment. Why do you bring it? It's like, do you understand? I've worked for you for 20 years. There's a reason I bring my own equipment because I know I have the stuff done.
Where's this cable at? I don't know. We'll see them towel down. They probably got 30 of them up there you haven't used in 20 years.
Actually, I think so. Vanessa, who was supposed to join us tonight but got stuck at her day job, she's also a DJ, and she has one of my old venues, but it's not what it was when I was there. It's now, completely new. It's cafe or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And I think she said, like, when they were running cables for new lights, they found all kinds of weird cables. Like, those are all probably mine. It's like, I was there for years. I got tired of nothing working, so I ran my own cable. So it's like, if there is in that place a video cable up in the ceiling, it's mine. Not like they're old VGA cables. I don't think I have anything that even takes a VGA connection anymore. That's so old. That's how long I've been doing this.
Well, I remember getting there early, and then you're like, sound's not working. Sound's not working. I got to rerun the cables.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yeah, because they'd have a band in the week before, and the band would go through, and when they would unplug it, they would unplug everything.
Oh, man. Good times.
Remember when we had the special stage extension?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can say the word dick. We had the stage dick. Because that's what it looked like after it was set up for karaoke. And I quickly got rid of that design. And not just because of what it looked like.
How do people not break their ankles? That's
why we got rid of so many people and stepped back, because it was only 4 foot by 4 foot sections.
Yeah.
So you step back, you fell off of it. I had to catch singers my first year until I'm like, that's it. I don't care how far back it is from everyone else. We're using the actual stage.
Yeah.
I mean, between the amount of fluid on that floor and the horrible design of that stage and bar.
That's why I always wore non-slip shoes.
I don't even know how I didn't fall off that thing anymore. Like, we go just up levels and like.
Yeah. I'm gonna look cute to wear heels.
Yep. Yeah, that's and that was the start of me learning to. It wasn't the start of me for karaoke. I was still doing it for special events, but that's where I started to learn to hate songs. Because some of you were both guilty, and you've both admitted to it.
Yeah.
Because I had playlists of you guys. It's like, yep, here's the same 5 songs.
Yep.
Yeah. But,
hey, I don't know what I want to sing. Can you just pick from my list of like 50?
But yeah, on that note, I think that's a good spot to wrap up this topic.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe on YouTube. We will, of course, be doing this far more often, actually. You're going to see us wearing the same clothes as the next one, because I'm literally just recording multiples. There's some behind-the-scenes stuff for you. But it's also because it is this time of year where I'm very busy, so I don't have time for weekly. So we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.